Yes, dear, for next Friday. To my playthrough of Void War on Torment-9. This is my second attempt. I'm using Exile on a new ship, the Ancient Being. And we just made it through to the end of the 5th sector. A Blood Cult sector, a War-Torn sector, and now we're finally going to get to the Imperial Coreworlds and find out who the boss is. So let's go and do the warp, and let's see who we're going to be facing. Really curious to see which boss it's going to be. And it's the Ariokine Starflayer. Now, good news is that is the boss that is typically the least difficult to beat. It's still challenging, but typically the least difficult. Now, the bad news is we don't have any Purify spells against the Treasonous Whisperers. We just had a battle in the last video with some Blood Cultists that it was a tough one. Did get mind controlled quite a bit. Now, some good news is we happen to have 2 vendors, and we even get a possibility of ship's armaments. I'm pretty happy with that. Consumables, modules, I've already got plenty of modules. And here we have missile template systems equipment. You know what? I don't need any of this stuff. I know it sounds kind of nuts, but I don't need the templates. I don't need any of the systems. And I don't need any equipment. My equipment's fine. I'd rather just get more scrap. You know, we have a lot of scrap, so I think I'm going to take my chances. I'd like to visit this store, because this will be my last chance to get a better gun before we reach, and more consumables if we need it before we reach the final battle. So I'm thinking let's take a look at the ship. So we do have all the right systems now for a boss battle. We've got a Hull Reaper, and we have a Siege Beam. We have, also it's not shown here, we have Claymore missiles. I'm just not using them yet because they take 2 munitions, but I've got them. I've got 55 munitions, and we also have a shield charger. So we've got a lot of nice things here. All these 3 things here are like the best things you can have for any boss battle, any torment level. It's optimal if you have these. You don't necessarily need all 3, but the shield charge is probably the most important, and these are very nice to have. If you don't have these, then you need to have something else to help you destroy the boss, right? And then we have a Auto Surgeon 2. I'll probably upgrade to 3 right before the final boss battle if we can. And for boarding, I've got my commander with, of course, he's an 8 Translocator, when he's got a exoskeleton, tactical exoskeleton, some decent equipment. Now I have a shield that reduces enemy DPS by 1, but I may have to replace that with these fusion charges when we get to the final battle. We'll have to see how it goes. And then I've got another Graviton Legionnaire. This is an excellent, I love these troops for boarding because they have the same slots as your Exile. And I've got him with siege armor and a siege axe, which he can bust through doors with, and also Translocator. And then my backup boarder is this Hex Priest. He's just there in case we need like an extra muscle if the 2 of us are having trouble. 2 of my crew are having trouble during the boarding, and he's got a weapon as well. He also has the Technovirus, which is good to keep the enemy from repairing systems. We also picked up a Blood Knight. I went and bought him, not because I needed a soldier, because he had an extra ability we can use to mess with the enemy crew, Treasonous Whisperers. So this is good because it makes the enemy crew fight themselves, right? And they can also damage enemy systems. So I don't mind having this. This will be good to maybe go after the enemy psychers on this boss battle. So that's handy to have. And then I also picked up another War Cultist in the last sector. So now we have 3 War Cultists. One's a greater War Seer, and we have a Drained Strength, and we have 2 Psychic Shrieks, which is great. We also have some servo husks to act as tool carriers, and we'll need that because we have a lot of tools here. I don't know if we'll be able to equip everything. I've got a lot of tools, and I'll have to figure out later who all is going to get equipped. Let's see. I guess we can go through now and see. I'll probably carry one of the fusion charges on my Exile, and then let's see who else has a tool. That's just a weapon. He needs the Translocator. I may like keep him from boarding. I could instead give him the repair drones. I may opt for that in the end. Right now I'm just keeping them open for now, so that's one option. Then we have, I'll need him from boarding, so he won't carry anything. Let's see. Now this guy, he's got a combat shield, but I could give him the Dark Matter Prism, and then he's got there's another guy here who could carry the fusion charges, right? So these 2 guys could board, and then that leaves me with a repair drone, the med drone, and the hull integrity patches to give out. Now I guess this guy's a shield, but I could give him, I guess the hull integrity, he would carry those in case, of course he's low health, he has 20 health, that's because of the shield. And that's all I got. I don't have any more tool casters. So I'd be great if we could find another tool member. We may be short of tools. I may have to give up one of these items here. I may have bought too much, but we'll have to see how it goes. I think I gotta study the battle for the Starflayer, I don't think our weapons get destroyed. I'll have to double check. I don't remember if they get destroyed or ionized, but we'll find that out before the final battle. My problem right now are the weapons. I don't really have. I mean, the lances are good, but for the boss battle, they're gonna be spent very quickly, right? 4 shots, 2 shots each, and so. And my other weapons are anemic. They're not that great for doing damage. I like to have weapons that at least do 2 shots each for 1 power, maybe 2 power. That'd be enough to help harass the enemy systems while their shields are down. Though I do have this Claymore missile, that'll come in handy. We have Missile 2, which means we'll fire a missile every 15 seconds. The Claymore has the same charge time, which is 20 seconds. So we can fire a Claymore missile every 15 seconds, which is really good. We're going to leave the shield charger at 1, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and tactically skip this because I want the extra scrap. Let me think about that. How much scrap are we going to get? Let's say we get like an average, maybe 40 scrap. If these are not empty nodes. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 120 scrap. And then we have an extra node before we hit. So that's 120, 160. Okay, so let's say hypothetically 280 scrap. Then we get 40, 60 is 100. It's 160, 60, 220. Door 2, 225. So we need 225 scrap. And I may buy a weapon, though I could sell these weapons I have. I could sell these 2 weapons to get a better weapon if I want. So we have a need for approximately 220 scrap. So let's see. 220 minus 160 is 60, right? So we just need 60 scrap. So we can feasibly get 60 scrap on the way here, right? That makes sense. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to think if I want to risk hitting one node or as opposed to seeing if there's something interesting here. I don't think there'd be anything interesting we need. I mean, we may get some good equipment, right? We can't use systems. Don't need the missile templates. What equipment could we get? It may not be any good, right? Or maybe it's something really good. Maybe it's a really powerful weapon, right? I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna check the system just to see what they got, right? It's one less battle we have to do. Okay, they have an assault sleeve. Oh, they have a Hellfire Blade. This is awesome. This is an excellent weapon. Plus 3 DPS, creates fire, and it grants immunity to your nearby crew. So I'm going to get this. I think this is worth it. And what does my guy currently have? I can give it to this guy here. And so I'm going to buy that. So let's get it. I had this in my first playthrough and I lost it. So this is a very powerful thing. This will come in real handy, right? Because I'll create fire on the enemy ship and they'll be going crazy trying to put it out. Now I've got a DPS of 7, which is really good. And this, of course, this Phalanx had the same thing, right? So I could give this to my. What does he have? He has a. Can he breaks doors? I may have to keep this weapon on him. And I could give this to this guy. This didn't have a weapon, right? I'll give him a weapon. I'll help with borders. Now he's got a weapon, so that's good. That's not bad. Lost some scrap. But that's okay. Alright, so now we got an extra weapon. And it'll cast fire. So that's pretty good. We'll try that out. And I don't think they have anything else I want. Yeah, I don't need any of this other stuff. And I don't need the munitions. I think we're good. I think we have plenty of munitions. Alright, so that's okay. We got a little extra weapon there. Not incredible, but it's nice to have. It's kind of funny I had that in my first failed playthrough. Okay, let's move on. Let's check this next node here. Nothing. Okay. Okay, so that's less scrap. All right. Let's head here. Hopefully we get some more scrap. Ooh, fully employed ship. Oh, man. 4 shield. Okay. So, and these guys are immune to fire. I forgot about that, or have fire immunity. So, let's cast Treasonous Whispers on the throne. Hopefully he stays there. I'll do that before I fire the lances. We're going to get some fire on our ship. That's fine. Okay, he's controlled now. We can try the lances. Let me get the disruptor up. Okay, let's fire the heavy lance into weapons. I mean, I should do shields. I'm trying to think if I do shields, then I can use my my beam here. Now I want to get their weapons down. They can cause some damage to us. Oh, they have this one. This is going to fire every 6 seconds. That's going to be a problem too. Ooh, it missed. Okay. Let me try this other one then. Alarm fire. Okay, I better get this fire out. Okay, finally we breached it and he hit our shields. Okay, you go help repair that, please. Okay, now I have a disruptor. I'll use that on their shields. And I guess I'm gonna go ahead and warp into their weapon room here. We took out their ionizer, and I'm gonna warp in there too. And then we'll cast I'll cast the stun in there, Psychic Shriek. We have a siege missile. I guess I can use it on their shield. Okay, we stunned them. Good. And then I'll use the drain strength on while they're all stunned. Good. Shield's not down yet. Let's see. I have one more heavy lance. I can use that on the shield. Let me. Okay, we drained him now, which is good. I can also stun him again. Let's see if they're still stunned. So I'll wait on that. Oh, my life support's out. Okay, that's not good. Someone's going to have to go repair that. You go repair life support, and you go man our weapons. You connect lances up, and I'll fire into their shields again. Okay, they're moving, able to move. Okay, we killed one. Didn't damage their weapons fully though. Yeah, let's see. I can cast another stun in there. I'll do that in a minute. Let's see. Okay, stun. And then we'll do a heavy lance into shield. And shield's not down yet. Let's see if I have anything else I can cast. I can cast a soul spear into shield. I need to get shields down. How's my crew doing? Crew's doing okay health-wise. Let's see. Did I stun them again? I forgot. Oh, I forgot to cast this on... I'll cast it on their shields, I guess, since their weapons are mostly down. Okay, we stunned them. Good. Now we do more damage to them. Yeah, those missiles are kind of a pain in our sides. You can see. Okay, maybe I can... If we get shields down, I can get some... oh, I can turn them... I can't use the siege beam either, so... Okay, I kept them from repairing their shields now. Oh, our Hull Reaper's down. Great. Okay, not having fun here. You go try to repair the Hull Reaper. Oh, my guy's taking a lot of damage. Okay, so I guess we'll have to recall. It's not great with shields not down. Okay, we have to board. You guys run here and we'll get them healed. You run on the throne. You run here and try to... He needs to be healed too, I guess. Okay, he finished casting. Let's see. Okay, missile. We can fire a missile again in a minute. These missiles are really giving us trouble. I guess I'll fire... We gotta get shields down, right? Ugh. I'll fire in a missile this time. Oh, the missile just got destroyed. Interesting. Okay. They fire in a shield again. I have another Treasonous Whisper. Let me use that on one of these guys here. Disruptor. Oh, his shields are down finally, but I can't. My beam weapons are all down. So I guess I'll fire into weapons. It's a tough fight. Can you get out of there? You're suffocating. You can run in there. Well, that's the guy I mind controlled apparently. Okay, that's fine. He's suffocating. Okay, they're all suffocating, which is kind of good. And we're trying to get Hull Reaper repaired. The shields are down. I guess run here and get helping with the Hull Reaper. And you run and get the siege beam up, I guess. Okay, their weapons are down. I can't. Oh, my Reaper beam's up. Good. Now let's go after. I'd like to get more rooms. Let me see if I can. Sometimes you can finagle this to do more rooms than what's shown. I'd like to try this here. There. Let me get to the corner of that. Sorry, I just kind of hassle to do this. Maybe if I go here. There we go. Now we got 3. Okay, that's 3 hull damage. That'll be good. Okay, good. Now they're having a lot of problems here. Okay, weapons and shields destroyed. So now we got this, but it's just going to take a little time to get everything fixed. You run here and help with this. I guess we should add somebody manning the engines. And I guess we better turn on... shield charge doesn't matter, right? So try and get the fire out. Okay, fire's out finally. Putting some more skeletons. Okay, disruptor, I'll use that. Doesn't really matter. They're trying to repair weapons, right? And these missiles have been the worst things. I'll disrupt that and fire into shield again. I have a siege missile. It's very useful. Let's use it. Fire into shield. Bluey. Slow battle, I know. And our siege beam is ready. It's 3 munitions. I have to waste 3 munitions. I'm just gonna wait. I don't think they're gonna be able to repair everything in time. Anything else I can use on them? I can cast a fire in here. That'll keep them busy. And my stuns are not... Oh, I have a drain. That's not going to help anything. My stuns are almost ready. My skeletons are hitting them now, which is good. They're almost dead. Let's see. Oh, we have a stun. Let me cast a stun on these guys. Maybe they'll suffocate. Oh, they ran out of there. Crap, I missed them. Oh, that stank. Oh, I see. We're also getting burned by the fire from the sun. Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay, our bolt cannon's up. Let's fire. I'm going to fire at these guys. Maybe I'll kill them. Let's see if I can kill them. I didn't kill them. Yeah, they're still too powerful. Okay, I'll fire into their shields again, I guess. Slow battle, I know. Okay, Treasonous Whispers. Let's do it again. Why not? We'll probably run out of there. We have a fire. We do. Okay, you'll... Man, we're taking a lot of fire damage. Let me run out of there. I have a bolt cannon. Okay, hopefully this is it. Hopefully this will be the final shot. Oh, man, that was tough. Just because I didn't have any better weapons, right? Man. Took 4 hull damage. 72 scrap, though. Okay, let me get more people healed up here, and then we'll get back out of here, I guess. Oh, we got more fire coming. Crap. Well, how far away from the store? Okay, we're still quite a ways. Yeah, let me go ahead and get them healed up, and then we'll run out of here. This guy will heal. This guy should heal, okay. Okay, let's run out of here. Okay, we want to head to this shop for sure. Oh, another Imperial ship. Okay, here we go again. Okay, so Treasonous Whispers on the throne. Let me get the... I'm just going to start firing Lances. This whole disruptor thing just wasn't working that well, but I still want to use it. Let me see. Let me, I'll try it again. Let's try it again. These weapons are powerful. That'll do 6 shots to us, so we don't need that. Okay, we got them controlled. We got a fire in there, which is fine. Not fine, but... And then, I guess we'll warp into... Let's see, now that it's down, I can fire a lance. Let's fire kinetic lance. Oh, wait, put this one up. Okay, kinetic lance into weapons. Good, okay. And we fired up our missile. I guess I'll fire that into their shields. And let's see, fire this into shields. And then, so I'll launch into this room. Launch in that room too. That's a stun in there. Okay. Let's see, is this up? It's up. Okay, let's fire this into shield. Okay. Shields are down to 2 now. See, we can't break that shield. That's a real problem. I'll fire this into shields. Maybe we'll break it. Let me fire Drain Strength in there to help through. Got them on fire now. Well, I have the fire beam too, but it doesn't affect these guys, right? Good, we rained them. Shields down to 1. Oh. Okay, let's see. It's not charged. Fire this into shields. Maybe we can get shields down. I can start using both my weapons on them. Let me cast this on their shields. I want shields to stay down if possible. Okay, shields are down. So let's do Reaper Beam and maybe I can get out of there. I'll turn on the Siege Beam as well. Okay, I'm gonna recall. I think we got him now. And Siege Beam will be up too in a minute. And let's see, I still have Lances I can use. Good. Okay, this is working. Let me shut this so we can get back on. Oh, the doors are busted? Oh, shit. Oh, man. Okay, so we gotta run in there and fix the doors. Crap, I forgot. Very important. We gotta do that. We can't do anything about that over there. I guess that's where, oh, we got another fire. That's where, oh, we can't open doors. Oh, shit. Okay, you're gonna run there and open this door. Now, you can run to a room and open the door. See, like that. And then we run back, and his weapons are back. Okay, I didn't realize his weapons are back online. Okay. So, let's see. So I open this door, now I'm gonna run out, and these guys, I guess, are gonna fight the fire. He's fighting the fire. And let me put on my shield charger. Okay, good thing I have that up. So he hit us with this weapon. I know that thing was online. He lands into his shields are destroyed now, at least. We'll fire a bolt into. See, oh, he has this stupid munition. I forgot about that. I'll fire into that. He has a siege bombard. Okay, can we open the door? Yeah, we can. And we have. I forgot. We have the. Oh shit! Fire spreading. Okay, you run in there. Open this door. And open this door. We have some suffocation immunity. Fires out, run here. Okay, let's run back in here. And let's see. One more shot and we got him. So let's fire into weapons. I'll lance him too, just to make sure. Lance into weapons. And then this should be it. We gotta fix doors. Okay, so now we're trying to fix doors. So I can close that door. So you can close the doors that you're in the room in. It's fire. 68 scrap. Okay, how far away are we from station? Okay, we're gonna go to the station, get everything fixed there. I think it makes more sense. Alright, finally. Okay, let's see what they got. Oh. Oh, crap. Another stupid lance. I'm just kind of like, man, this is so annoying. Very annoying. Well, sorry, I just don't know what to say. I'm just like very frustrated with the only thing we have not been blessed with is good weapons in this game. In fact, I had another one of these Graviton cannons. I should have kept it instead of selling it. Would have had like at least 3 cannons, right? 3 shots and a disruptor. So the Energy Beam 1, on the other hand, is a great weapon. This is like one of the best beam weapons in the game, but it won't break shields, right? And I can't break shields, any of this stuff, other stuff. Now, let me try to think what I want to do here. What's this? Death Tome, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. All this other stuff I don't need. Of course, the Cryofoam, we could use that in the last battle, right? Okay. So in terms of what we need here, in terms of lances, I'm going to get rolling these lances because it's just not going to help us out. I could even make the case for getting rid of all the lances because then we'd have continual shots, right? I'd have at least 2 shots on enemy systems to do damage, 1 shot to ionize them, and 1 to possibly take out shields or kill crew that's trying to repair the systems, right? And it's not ideal, but that's the only thing I can think of to do. I like having these lances, but we don't have enough. We need more shots, right? And we'll have to just rely. Now this guy can fire a Soul Spear. That's helpful. So we'll have to rely on boarding and other things. My guys are suffocating. Let me let me get this fixed. Okay, doors are fixed. And you guys run back in here so we can get prepared. He's running here too. Oh, I forgot this is open. Okay, sorry, I just want to make sure my guys aren't dying. That'd be kind of stupid if they die while I'm shopping, right? How's everyone else doing? Everyone else looks okay. Yeah, let's see, in terms of scrap, we got 275 scrap, and we have 1 more node to hit. Maybe we'll get like 30 scrap, maybe we'll get nothing, right? So let's see. Oh, okay, let me contemplate what we want to do here. So the boss will have shield 4, and we're gonna have to board to take out the shields. That's a guarantee. We also have a siege missile. We have a Claymore missile that can help do damage. But it has to hit, right? But that may also help reduce shield by maybe 1 or 2. I'm not really sure how much shield damage it'll do. We'll have a Claymore missile for sure. And I'm going to upgrade these beams. They're not going to be enough to penetrate the shield. I don't think Siege 2... Yeah, Siege 2 can't penetrate shield, but it does do 2 times the damage to rooms without systems. Hull Reaper, well, I'm not going to do Hull Reaper 3. That does shield piercing 1, but it's just not worth the money, right? So we need 60, 40, 100, 160. So we can afford some more stuff, right? We got money to afford that. And then getting doors would be another 60. I mean, getting another med bay is another 60. 25, 100, that's 85, it's 240. So, and I could sell one of these lances here. And this one sells for 22, this one sells for 30. Connect lance creates hull breaches, does minor crew damage, also slows the crew. So this is a pretty good one. But some of the crew on boarding, I don't necessarily want to kill the crew, all the crew on the enemy ship. So that can also hurt my crew too, because we're going to intend to board the ship, right? So this will give me a little more scrap. I may go ahead and keep this one. This does more damage per shot. This does 2 hull damage. This only does 1. So I could do, I'm just trying to think out loud here, I could sell the kinetic lance and then equip the graviton cannon. So we'll have 2 ion and 2 shots, which isn't great. That means the best we can defeat, I guess we can defeat shield 4, right? So if we'd have 2 disruptor to hit shield and then another 2 shots to take out the rest of the shield. And then our beam weapons we'd have to rely on our beam weapons. And we could use the lance for first strike, but then it'd go away. Now another option I have is to, I could also buy the beam weapon and have an extra energy beam. This fires every 11 seconds. It's faster than any of the other beam weapons. And I could even go for, I could sell this Radium Blaster and have these weapons and then get the energy beam. So I'm going to try that. I know it's a little kind of Hail Mary kind of thing, but this energy beam will do a lot of damage, and we'll just be we'll be beaming the heck out of this enemy ship or this boss ship as long as our systems stay up. So it's a little nuts, but I'm going to go ahead and just sell the lances. We're just going to sell them all, get some more scrap, and then we're going to sell this Radium Blaster, and I'm just going to employ the disruptor and the beam. I don't know which one to have first. That's the only thing. And we're going to need, I think we need weapon 4. And we have weapon 4. And okay, I'm missing a power, so I need power for that. Let's get the power. I want power up. I need, well, it takes 2. I need weapon 5, my mistake. Okay, so I need weapon 5. Weapon 5 costs 50. Okay, now we got it. Okay, 247 scrap left. So now we got, I'm trying to think which weapon we need to take. Shields have to go down before we can use this, right? So I guess I'll leave the beam over here. So if our weapons get hurt or ionized, we're not going to get the beam up. That's fine, right? And I could stagger it. I could do, I could put bolt, beam. That way if we take one down, one shield, we still got the beam. I could stagger like that. Maybe I'll do that. Because the beam is a really good weapon. So let me try that. I don't know if that's going to be better. Try that. So then we still have ion. Okay, made a commitment there. I could even sell the siege missile at this point, right? Because we're gonna go Claymore all the way, right? So let's just sell it. Now we got Claymore all the way, and I can buy some more munitions while I'm here. Okay, got more munitions, and we don't have to distribute tools yet. I can do that in the next node. However, I do need to see if I have enough tools for it. I kind of walk through it. I may have to give up one of these tools. I'll just have to decide that once we get close to the boss fight. And these modules, I don't need any of these modules. +2 to DPS, that's not going to help. Well, that would help my Legionnaire. And we don't need the Seraphic Resonators, right? We don't need this anymore because I don't have any more Lances. We don't need the poison. +2 to Imperial Citizen. I don't have many Imperial Citizens, so I don't think I have any. Yeah, I have no Imperial Citizens. Probably one of the first runs in a long time I haven't had an Imperial Citizen. Oh, I guess he's not really an Imperial Citizen, right? Yeah. Shrine's activated doesn't mean he's an Imperial Citizen. I could get this. This would help my border for 40. That'd give him a 7, but I don't know if it's going to make much of a difference, right? I mean, if we have a whole crew boarding, an extra 2 DPS, not that big of a deal, I guess. So, and I guess I better go ahead and just start upgrading systems, right? So let's upgrade systems. I want these two to be level 2. Okay, so now we got these at level 2. We don't need shield charger 2. And let's see. We got a lot, 81 scrap left. So doors 2 would be 25, and that's 68. So we're gonna run out of scrap here. I wouldn't mind life support 2, but we'll have to see what kind of scrap we got left. Doors 2 would help against borders, right? And I need to check and see what we're gonna be facing up against. I don't remember what the I don't remember what happens during the phases. I know in the second phase we're going to get boarded, and I forgot by what. It might be 2 of the... I don't remember. Yeah, I don't want to talk about something I don't know anything about. Another option, I could power up this Graviton Field. It may help with the boss. That's something I'll consider. Then if we board like on one side of the ship, it'll take forever for them to come and get to us. Though I'd rather they get to us because then, my crew, because then if you kill a crew in a room with a system, it does more system damage for some reason. I don't know why that is. That'd be helpful. So, oh, we gotta repair the hull, right? I guess I gotta do that too. Yeah. But do I want a hull? We have a hull reaper, right? And we have the patches. Yeah, because now I'm running out of scrap here for stuff I don't need. I don't have anything else to sell, right? I got nothing else to sell. I could sell some of these tools we don't need, right? Let me check. Let me see. I guess I'll sell some of these tools because some of these guys are going to carry tools. Yeah, he doesn't need this anymore. We're going to sell this. These are all my tool carriers are going to be. Most of them are going to be. And my guy's got a tool also. I don't need this anymore. I could. Yeah, because I can't switch it out, so I may as well sell it. And let me see what else we got to sell. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to need this either. So we're just going to board with 2 people, and then we also got a guy we can put Dark Matter Prism on. And I can give him the repair drones, right? So I'm going to go ahead and sell this. You know, I could give it to the other guy, right? Or I could give, you know, I could let him be boarded. Let me do that. I'll give him, that may still be useful. I'll keep it. I guess I'll sell the Dark Matter Prisms, because if he's going to board, the other guy can carry the bombs, right? In fact, you know what? I could get both these guys to carry bombs. And then my guy could continue carrying his combat shield, right? That's a thought. Oh, we need the Dark Matter Prism. I forgot. That teleports over. Yeah, I have to keep this. I'm going to use these guys as bombers. I forgot. Yeah, never mind. Okay, I'm going to have to sell this. Yeah, I got no choice. So this is going to be sold. And he's going to keep this because we're going to have the... these other guys are going to carry Dark Matter Prisms. I guess I better just assign it so I don't get confused. So, like, he's going to have Dark Matter Prism. This other one's going to have the Fusion Charge. So they're going to be some of our boarders to get in that shield room. Dark Matter Prism does 15 points of damage. So I may have them come in board after we're in the room, right? They'll do more damage to the people in the room. And then he would carry... he don't need the shield anymore. He would carry the hull integrity patch to repair us. And then this guy... yeah, I guess he wouldn't have the Translocator. He'd carry the repair drones. We need this. So I don't need the... I guess I don't need the Translocator. Let me see. Okay. So that's how we're boarding Dark Matter Prism. Right. You know, maybe I should give him a weapon since he's going to be on the ship. I could give him a weapon. There's a guy with another weapon here. This guy. Okay, so Dark Matter Prism guy, I'll give him a weapon. He's only have a 3 DPS. And I'm going to carry fusion charges. That's why I'm not... my tool slot's free. We still have one more node to get through, of course. If there's anything else here. And we don't have anybody to carry the med drones, unfortunately, so... Because I have to carry fusion charges. Yeah, so we're going to be not going to have the benefit of the med drones, so I'll have to sell those as well, it looks like. Okay, so we'll sell all this stuff. All this stuff here gets sold, unfortunately. Alright. Don't want to sell that, we got to do it. I don't want to sell that either, but got to do it. Okay, now we got 130 scrap. That's pretty good. And so now we can afford everything else I think we need. Let's see. Got everything else I need? Yeah. I know my engines are up. I'm kind of giving up the evasion, but it doesn't seem to help much. I think it's better to go on the offense. And now I can afford... I can also afford 1 power block for this Graviton Field. So that's going to be 60, 45, then we got 1 power block for the Graviton Field generator. Okay, now we got that. Got this. Now we have Medbay 3. And we got doors 2. So that'll help against boarding. We got the Claymore missile. And let's see. I got some I can repair a little hull in the end, right? We got 55 munitions. Okay, hull's fully repaired, good. I got one more node to jump through, mind you, but... And let's see. And I'm gonna put all this stuff back. I want to accidentally discharge it by mistake, some of this stuff here, so I'm gonna put some of it back for now. Just in case. I don't want to get, actually click the wrong thing, right? You never know, it can happen. Same for the repair drone. Just want to leave it. Trying to screw anything up here. Anybody else have something I want to screw up? We don't have any, okay, I'm back. When I clicked on something, it took me back to my desktop for some reason, so. Okay, I think we're about as good as we're going to get for the final boss. I'll reassign the tools once we get to the next node, so. Alright. So here's our new configuration. We'll have to test this out in the next node, won't we? So, alright, so it's been a while. I'm going to go ahead and I guess stop the, I guess we'll go to one more node, right? Let's go one more node. May as well finish off this this in a bang. So let's go to the next node and see how we do and get right back in their stations. And now we're going to have to see if we can fight without the benefit of the lances. So that's going to be interesting. We'll have to rely on treasonous whispers and boarding, and then we're just going to... I may have to board into shields and try and get shields down, right? Looks like that's going to be my my angle on this. So let's try that. All right, let's head to the next sector and let's see if we get a battle or not. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Hopefully we can keep our systems up. So who's on the throne? We got one of these big guys on the throne. Okay, so let's do the treasonous whispers on them. And they don't have any they don't have any missiles, fortunately, but they have a lot of weapons. And they have a door system. That's not good. So I guess we'll be boarding. We gotta board into shields, I guess. We gotta take those shields down. Okay, we got them controlled. So now it's time for us to board. I really want to take out weapons, but I just don't see it. We gotta get shields down so everything else can hit, right? But if we take, maybe this will be enough to take out shields. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna board in weapons. Just board in weapons again. Okay, and I took out there. They had a guy in there with a whatchamacallit, a force shield. Took that out. Okay. I have this Graviton. I think this affects my crew also. Slows all crew. Yeah, it's all crew. See, so this wouldn't help my crew. I can only use it when my crew is off shift. So now we're in there fighting, and these guys are already weak. So I'm gonna wait to use the stun and drain. Let me see. Do a lot of damage. They're good. We're starting to do damage with their weapons. Okay, I'm gonna wait to fire my weapons on the shield until we get everything settled here. At least till we get more damage. We get these all charged up. See, they're charged up really quick too. Okay, now we've got another guy coming in, so let me cast the stun in there. Stun. Good. Okay, now they're stunned, and they're firing a disruptor at us. Okay, they're already getting some weapons. Let me go ahead and see if I can fire into shields. Oh, wait, let me fire this one first, right? 1, 2, and then... Let's see what else can I do. Any other... defensive measures. It looks like he's going to take down our hull reaper. That's okay. Well, he's hitting our shields. I'm going to turn on the shield charger now. And I guess I want to cast this into shields. Only cast my soul spear into shield. That'll help. Okay, did more damage, and I have I'm immune to fire because I have a weapon that when I do a kill, it prevents them from it keeps my crew immune to the fire damage. So, okay, so I fired that into shield. me fire the Graviton into shield. Fire the bolt cannon into shield. Let's see if we take down shields. I'll use the beam on them. What's happening? I'm going to fire another stun in there. Looks like that he's being attacked again. Okay, we got the shield down, so I'm going to use my beam weapon. I'm going to use it on the... okay, it only goes two places, but that's alright. I want to get the shield, and I'm also use the Reaper beam on the shield. Got 3 rooms, and then I'm gonna just use the Claymore. I don't know if we need to use this siege beam. I want to conserve my munitions, right? Let's see how we're doing here. How's their health? Let me fire this on. I gotta see what to fire that on. I'm not sure. We have another stun coming, right? Okay. Oh, the shield came back up. Damn it. Fuck. Okay, Claymore and a shield. I gotta do this. I didn't know that was happening. That just kind of blew away my weapon. I didn't know the shield was about to come up so quickly. Let's see. We stun him again. Good thing I have the Reaper beam on. I mean, good I have the siege beam on yet. It missed. How could it miss? Ah. Okay. So let me do the drain in there next. Let me wait. I'll just do it right now because my crew is still good. Yeah. And they're trying to repair or take out the fire in their shield room. Okay. How long are they stunned for? 2 seconds. I'm going to cast the drain strength, and I'm also going to try to cast this on their the technovirus in their shield. We gotta keep shields down, right? Okay, we drained them, so now they're gonna hurt my guys. Now we got to take down the shields again, hopefully. What was that? Oh, that was my technovirus. Okay, now they can't repair their shields. That's good. And let's see. Trying to check my crew. Crew's okay. And could cast a fire on the throne. I guess that'll cause them some problems. Just checking everything out here. Okay. And skeletons arrived again. Let's see how my crew's doing. Crew's doing okay. Yeah, we're doing alright. I can cast on the Treason's Whisper soon. Okay. And he's on the throne. I don't know if he's going to stay there. I'm going to cast it on him. Our beam's up, but the shield is not down, right? Yeah, the shield's not down. Wow, it's really tough to get that shield down. I'm just not able to do it. Tougher than I thought, because now my beam doesn't hit, see? How are we doing? Doing good. And they're drains. These drain guys can't hurt my guy. Oh, they can, but they're not hurting them as well as they could. Oh, he ran out of the room. Damn, I can't control him. This sucks. Oh, the shields are down. Okay, let's get shields again, and I'll get the door system, I guess. Let me try this. Where is it? Let me do it. Good, we hit shields. They're still repaired, though. How are they getting repaired? Okay, I guess we got... my Graviton's up. Okay, I guess I gotta... not to recall yet. Check the hull damage. We did some more hull damage. That's good. Okay, Claymore's up. Let me kill one more of these guys. I have a Graviton. Let's fire that into shields again. They're trying to repair their shields. Oh, their shield's up again. Damn it. Okay, fire into shields. And then get the bolt cannon ready. Missed. Missed? How? Ugh. Okay, I gotta recall. I got no choice. Okay, I'm gonna get these guys healed. You get back on the throne, and then I'll just Claymore them. I gotta do it. Let me Claymore into shields. I could Hull Reaper them. I just want to conserve for the final fight, right? Oh, I missed. Why are we missing? I can't believe this. This is nuts. I can't fire this. It's not gonna do any damage. I gotta wait. Oh, this is intense and insane. I got nothing else I can use on them. No more spells, right? All the spells are charging up. Oh, wow. Intense. So that's why I want a better weapon. Okay, now my weapons are up. Let's 2 into shield, and then we'll fire 2 bolts down once they go. Hopefully they'll hit. Let's see if they hit this time. Okay, 1 shield. Okay, now shields are down. I'll do the beam again. I'll do... they're not able to repair weapons, it looks like. Let me just do it here. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or not. Graviton, and then maybe this. I think this is it. It's over. Yeah, we got it finally. God, that was a tough battle, wasn't it? Everybody's healed. Huh, that's good. Oh, that was tough, wasn't it? See, that's why I was all worried about these. Well, it worked. It did work. It was just slow. And you know, our beams at one point it blocked our weapons. So we're gonna we have that same problem with the boss. We're gonna have to make sure that we don't fire these weapons till the boss shield is in the red, right? Huh. Yeah, we can't really use any of this stuff. Fear plus 12 scrap. 16 scrap, load reagents. I can't use these either. Well, we get more scrap with this. So I'll get this. So now we got 16 extra scrap, which we only need. Now we can't use any of these reagents. So we got 19 scrap. I don't think I can buy anything with that. Yeah, 19 scrap doesn't afford anything. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, that's the end of this particular playthrough. We managed to make it. We still have our hull intact, not our integrity though. And we're about as ready as we're going to be for the final boss fight, which will happen in the next video at the Ariokine Starflayer. The only thing we're really missing is a Purify, so we'll have to watch out for that. And going to deal with my lame, 4 shots and a beam weapon. Pretty much almost like just a little bit better than some of the starting ships. That's all we got, but at least we got the Claymores. We still got a lot of munitions. And so please tune in to the next video where we'll finally reach the quote exciting conclusion. We'll see if we can beat the Ariokine Starflayer on Torment 9. Take care.